What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Detroit Red Wings Be a GM mode in NHL Legacy Edition. We're at the trade deadline in year number 3. First year we made the playoffs, we lost in round 1. Second year we missed the playoffs, and it looks like, according to the standings here, we're probably going to miss it again this year. We're currently 8 points out of a playoff spot. We have a lot of trades to do this year, a whole lot of trades. So we're going to do a lot of it. I'm going to do a lot of it before the trade deadline as much as I can. It's because I'm only going to have so many trades, and I need to make a lot of them. This team needs a complete rework. We're kind of all over the place. Honestly, the hardest part is going to be center. There's barely any centers available. So I'm just going to do best lines for now. Whatever. We have some injuries. So Plants, Santorelli, Athanasiou, and Hendricks are our centers. He's just not good enough as a first line center. He's better maybe as a second or a third, but there's none available. So maybe when I go into the trade deadline day, there'll be more available. But as of now, there's basically no centers available at all. Wingers, yeah. Maybe we can get a little bit younger, a little bit more consistent. Defense, we have a lot of players who are just goaltender, we have Anderson and Fucali. If Fucali's not ready yet to be a starter, maybe next year. I'm hoping next year he'll be ready. His stats this year: 16-11, 283 goals against with a 907 save percentage. It's not bad. It's not terrible. And then we got Craig Anderson, who's losing record, 285 with a 911, who's actually better, which is great. He's got better stats than our previous goalie did. Okay, so I'm gonna waste time. I noticed my videos have been a little bit too long, so I'm gonna cut this down as much as I can to kind of shorten it. So this video is just gonna cover the trades I'm making and then the end of the season, and we'll see if we make the playoffs or not, if we make a run at it. If not, I'm gonna try to also have a setup for the next 2 seasons. This will be a 5-year run, and then we're gonna switch to the newer games. If you like this content, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. So let's get to the first trade. Okay, so for our first trade, we are going to be giving away Danny DeKeyser for Henrik Zetterberg and a prospect, Chasten Braid. There are defensemen available. We can replace them. He's 2 years left. He's not a bad defenseman by any means. 86, and 87 for defense. 86 offensive awareness, 87 passing. He's not a bad defenseman. 59 games, he got 26 points, minus 12, but that's probably because of his partner, and we're a bad team. No points. He's not a point getter in the playoffs. He's a good defenseman, but like there's more defensemen available. I'd rather get Henrik Zetterberg for this season to see if we can make a run. 4 years left. He is older. 89 overall. He actually went down by 1 already. 37 years old. He actually may retire at the end of this year, and that is okay. That is okay. We need a better center if we want to make a run at it. If he hangs around another year, that's not a bad thing. We could pick up another defenseman to do this. I need to reshape this team. Sorry, people need to go. So we can afford them this year, and then we'll see what we can do. So Danny DeKeyser and Chasten Braid for Henrik Zetterberg. Will it go through? It does. On to the next one. For our next trade to make room for Zetterberg, we're trading away Mike Santorelli. On our second line, his stats are just not that great. Second line this year, only 29 points, 10 goals, 19 assists, minus 22. We need to make room for him. It gives us a chance to free up some salary, right? 3.35 coming out, and we're going to take back 2 prospects. Left wing prospect Jesse Gabriel and Fabian Haberstedt. So 21 3.5 star, 23.5 star. They're both in their 70s. We'll see if they can grow. If not, we could easily just flip them for something else, which is the point. So 2 prospects for Santorelli. We'll go through, and it does. Next trade. All right, for our next trade, I will be trading Ryan Sproul to Nashville for Paul Martin. I don't like Sproul's stats. For an offensive defenseman, he's bad offensively. He's only 81, and he's not great defensively really either. He's not physically really either. It's just, It's just too low. So we're gonna upgrade to Paul Martin, who is 83, defensive defenseman, much better defensively, and that's the most important part. Even better offensively as well. He is old. He has 2 years left. That's okay. We are having them retain half. So we're going to give us Sproul and 2 crappy prospects who are like nothing. 3-star, 2.5 green, whatever. We are taking on a little bit of money, but not too much. We're still there. So Paul Martin for Ryan Sproul and a couple nobodies. We'll go through. No, it won't. Okay, so we just have to change the prospects. That's fine. I figured that might happen. We have plenty of those. We'll just give him just Jay Wesley. He's good stats. 72. It's at 20, but that's fine. Wingers are easy to come by. So Sproul and Wesley for Martin. We'll go through. We are not comfortable retaining the salary that you want us to keep. So that's fine. We'll overpay a little bit. They don't want any picks, which kind of sucks. We'll give them, we'll add those 2 other prospects back. They're literally trash. We don't care. We'll go through. There we go. Just got to give them a couple little nobodies. And now we got Paul Martin. 1 second. All right, we're going to try for this next trade. We have just enough cap space to kind of make this work. So Kevin Bieksa, again, we're improving our defensiveness of our defense. We're just trading away prospect Rafael Mayu. 21 years old, 3 green star. He's fine. We can get rid of him. He's like 71 overall or something like that. Not a big deal. Will it go through? And it does. Poof, perfect. Let's see what our team looks like right now. All right, so I'm done with the trades now. You do have to remember Sedin is also hurt. So Umberger here will move down to the 4th line. We'll have Henrik Sedin here instead as an 86 or an 85. That line looks much better with him there. So it'll be Umberger, Hendricks, and then Watson. Yes, that'll be fine. Then Burke may be 80 defensively. Spencer Watson are basically the same. So probably keep Spencer Watson here. So Watson, Hendricks, and Umberger, then Sedin, and Thieu, and Shahan. Nyquist, Buchanan, and Sharp, and then Tatar, Zetterberg, and Voracek. Defense, him, Houston Bowie, Quincy, and Paul Martin. Runblad, and then Bieksa. I do have Runblad in there for now. We'll see how it goes. Barbario could still come in, but I think Runblad's a little bit better defensively. Power play, yeah, we kind of fix a little bit of this. That looks actually way better. I don't know about Bieksa there, but we'll see how it goes. We'll have Sedin coming back. So we're going to still go into the trade deadline here. I'm not sure what I have left to really trade away. I don't have a lot of I have tons of prospects. I have tons of picks. So we'll see what we can do here. Alrighty, so let's go into the trade deadline here. I just finished setting the block. So the only thing I have on there that we're interested in is an elite goalie. Fakeli's not elite. He's only 4 green. But you never know, right? Maybe something will come up. I'm not going to go through all the teams again. We're just keep going here. So 2 trade offers. Shande and 2 firsts for Buffalo's 2 firsts. Now, one of these is pretty good. Shande is pretty good player. 4 green star, 20 years old, 70 overall, or 72 overall. 2A defenseman. 81 passing. His offense awareness is kind of low. But like a lot of players, for some reason, it's all power, no accuracy. But I think he'll be a good player for us. It's just not quick enough for the time frame that we're doing. So we're going to reject it just because we're only going to have 2 more seasons left. So having all these picks doesn't really matter. So Puljujarvi and our first for their first and a second. That's an absolute joke. Absolutely not. Nope. 3 offers. Nope. We don't care about the picks. We just want, unless it has a goalie in it, we don't really care. So the way the block is set up, I'm not surprised this is coming in. Nope. I maybe could have looked at that one, but just to see, is any goalie available other than Anderson? Mike Smith, no. Let's just see. There's a lot of prospect ones, but there's not a lot of NHL ones available, right? Forsberg, no. Hiller is 83. Ben Scrivens is 84. Montoya, no. Which they weren't available before. Pecorine is still available, but yeah, 80s for the amount of crap we have to give up for him. I don't think we could fit that $7 million in here anyways. I saw that 82. That's not a big deal. Ryan Miller's still hanging around, but he's 100% going to retire after this year. Yeah, so just Anderson, 5 years left at 7 points. It's a lot of money, but there's no way. Oh, no. Interesting, our cap space is only -1. Probably because of the end of the season. Yeah, we'd have to give up an actual skater for him, not a goalie. That's why it's just not going to work. Unless the computer can come up with something on their own. Nothing there. We'll go over the trades from the league once we get through your Puljujarvi for a second. How good's Puljujarvi again? 69 overall and 19 years old. Right wing sniper. Yeah, it should be okay. I don't think he'll be ready in time for our playthrough, but is there anything we can trade away? Let's do age. And then we'll go down. Any prospects or anything we could trade away that are older? Like 70 at 21 is not ideal. Center, who's awful at face-offs. I hate that. Maybe we can get something back for it. This guy again, 70 at 21 for this guy. Left-wing sniper. 92 and 96 for power. The 70s for accuracy. Okay. 73 passing, 74 offensive awareness. He's going to be terrible defensively. No physical. It's going to be a good skater. Oh my God. 90 speed, 92 endurance, 92 agility. So he's going to be all power and speed. He may get a good jump this year too. But maybe we can find a pick or something here. Calgary. They don't want to give up their first. Carolina. Maybe their first for next year. There's no way that's going to go through, but no. I figured it wouldn't go through. It's okay. Whatever. We'll keep them. So picks and trades. Montreal acquired Rito Berra, Martin Havlat, Mike Green, a first, Kevin Bieksa. That was us. That was us. That was before the thing. Okay. So let's continue. Phones have dropped, and that is okay. So we do get Sedin back. So go 1 week and see what we can do here with our hopefully upgraded team. Got a bunch of East teams here. We need a lot of wins. And he gets immediately hurt. Are you serious? God damn it. Can you guys just not get hurt when I need you to not be hurt? Holy crap, man. Just brutal. I know we're an older team, but man. Yeah, we're not making the playoffs. Nope. Nope, we're out. Just those losses right there, we're out. Just do best lines. Doesn't even matter. Sedin's back. Best lines. Not happening. Unless we go on like an undefeated tear here at the end. It's not happening. That's a shame. Brooks like, no. Don't want to take on the money. Nope, we're out. 32, 30, and 7. Chris Butler, not your 31. We don't need you. Season's over. So we are 32, 31, and 7, 63, 70 games. So you have 12 games left, and we are currently way out. Oh, man. Yeah, we're 12 points back. It's over. So let's just set it for the final game of the season here. Let's just let it go. Yeah, there's no loss to Boston, who are ahead of us. So, yeah, we're out. That's a shame. So that's okay. We are a bit older. But we do have some trade stuff we could do. Once we get to the draft, we'll be able to make more moves as well. Hopefully, more players are available. Free agency. I'm hoping for some retirees as well. We'll have some more cap space. Hopefully, there's some good stuff available at free agency. Zach Redmond, 29. He's not terrible. He's honestly not terrible. 1 year left. Yeah, we actually will keep him. Can we actually use you right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring you up. We'll have to do that. There's another loss, of course. Do we just gain anything? All right, 80 points, and the cutoff is 84. Oh my God, we're actually only 4 points behind. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. We're 4 points behind with like 5 games left. Let's bring our new player into the fold here. So replace Barbario with Zach Redmond. Never know. Well, let's see. We'll go to this Montreal game. If we go on a hot streak, maybe we can get lucky, but I doubt it at this point. There's a win. And there's a big loss. No. 51 wins for Boston. How nice. Oh, and we actually win. Nick Cousins, 24-78 now. That's okay. And Zetterberg gets hurt, of course. Of course. 86 points. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We're 3 points back. Yeah, so we're definitely out. So we have been eliminated. We'll just set our marker for here. We'll still get some scouting done before then. And we're done. And Zetterberg's back. Boo. Man, another loss. All right, next year we'll be back. And better than ever. Since we should have a pretty good pick, hopefully. We'll do this one again because there's a top 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully we can get a lottery pick. Hopefully. I'd be very lucky. I doubt it though, since we were so close. But probably should have sold at the deadline, honestly. But that's okay. We'll see who we still have for next season. So let's get to the draft, and then we'll go over everything. All right, so we're just before the draft. We lost Sedin, Martin, Umberger, and Hendricks. I'm not surprised with Sedin. Really not surprised. Martin kind of sucks. So we just traded for him, and we didn't really get anything out of him. Umberger, Hendricks, we didn't really give up anything for. That's fine. They're just 4th liners. Not a big deal. We lost Craig Anderson as well, but that's okay. That's actually part of my plan, because now we'll have our number 1 be our kid. So let's see how the stats look for the season. How bad, who performed, who didn't perform. We have a lot to do this offseason. A lot to do to get better. So let's see. We'll do forwards first. Sort by points. So Voracek, 90 points, 36 goals, 54 assists. He pulled his weight. Zetterberg was a late arrival, 71 points. Tatar, 70 points and 72. Could have been better maybe. Blakanitz, 67. He was on top line for most of the year. Nyquist, 63 and 82. I'm expecting more from you. Sharp, 27. That's bad, but he was also on like down the line. Oh, he's down to 83. Ooh. So he'll be gone next year for sure. Shahan at 20, but he was on like the 3rd line. That's not surprising. Same with him, 3rd line. Spencer Watson, our 4th line, got almost as many points as now 80 overall. He went from like 78. Burke still at 78. This guy only played the 3 games. Defense, Hamhuis, Bowie, Quincy. So Hamhuis is getting all the points. A lot of negatives. +9 for Quincy, though, is pretty good. Goaltenders, Zach Fucali, who will be hopefully our number starters, 82 overall. So he did gain by 1. 2.86 goals against is not great. 907 save percentage. That's about where he was halfway through the year, so he's consistent. 1 shutout and no points. So hopefully he gets a good growth. The fact he's 82 helps. So I'm expecting next season for him to be, 84, 85? Is my guess. So no, we didn't check is the awards. So your Stanley Cup winners for this season are the Los Angeles Kings, President's Trophy, Tampa Bay Lightning, LA won the West, Boston won the East. Art Ross goes to Stamkos, Hart goes to Stamkos. Really? Riley with the Norris? That's all Leaf fans wish that was actual. Stamkos also Lady Bing. Bjorkstrand with the Calder. Conn Smythe goes to Quick. That's not surprising. Vesna, Pekka, Rene, who we could have acquired. William N. Jennings, also Rene. Bill Masterton to Dylan Olsen, whoever that is. Selke goes to Taves again. Ted Lindsay, also the Stamkos. Holy crap. This is Stamkos show this season. Reese Richard, of course, goes to Ovechkin. Naturally. Let's actually look at our growth, see how everyone's stacked up this year. So down, down, down. And it somehow went up. That's probably just stat growth. Down, yeah, over older players dropped, except for Shahan. Forecheck went up by 1, apparently. And yeah, obviously he went up by... Oh, it's our goalies, yeah. Werner went up by 2. Didn't actually change it overall, though. Spicali went up by 12. Kakinen went up by 12. Ooh, he's up to 80 overall. So maybe we'll have Spicali and Kakinen as our duo next year, saving some money. So I'm expecting 84, 85 out of him. Maybe he'll jump up to like 82, 83 for Kakinen. That'd be nice. Deckening didn't grow, which is kind of annoying. All skaters, so let's see, up to 75, up to 78 for Bertuzzi. Watson's up to 80. Some good growth here. Some good growth. Yeah, some decent prospects. Gauthier gained by 10 up to 73 as our... I can't see his stats here. That sucks. We don't have anybody... Okay. So next episode, we'll go into the draft. There's going to be a lot of trades. I'll tell you right now, a lot of trades. As much as I can in the next episode between the draft, free agency, a lot of trades, a lot of signings, we're reshaping this entire team. We're going to make it younger. We're going to make it more balanced. And next season, we're making the playoffs. I don't care what I have to do. We're making the playoffs. We're making an impact. So stay tuned for that next episode. It should be a lot of movement. I hope you're looking forward to that one. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you all in the next one.